Welcome or welcome back if you're new. So, for this video, I am doing a August plan with me, as you can see by the title. So, this theme is a pretty, like casual theme that is of jars, and I very much liked how the spread turned out. So, this is like the before of the spread, like before I started coloring or inking. So, yeah, I definitely loved doing this spread. It was super simple. Okay, so my cover page was super simple compared to my other spreads. It was just basically a big jar, and I just wrote birthday on top of it because it's my birthday month, and I really didn't find the reason to, just complicate the spread more. So I just made a simple jar, and I went in with a black pen and just outlined it. And pretty much I just didn't want to, do the calendar, like the monthly calendar spread. So I just went in and filled the jar with the dates of the month, and I just circled the important dates of that month with the pastel, purple highlighter. Sorry, brush pen. Yeah. So I didn't want to, as I said, complicate it more. So I just went in with a very, very simple layout for the cover page. But my favorite spread was the mood tracker. No. I guess my favorite spread was the playlist because it was like, I don't know if in the camera it's looking so good, but when I see it, when I like open the page and see it in my journal, it definitely looks fabulous. I really loved the simplicity. So yeah. So basically, in this spread, I am just using two colors. Like basically, it's just a pastel tone of purple and pink. It's a baby pink, but I just use baby pink only in the mood tracker, not anywhere else. Right now, you cannot see like the birthday highlighted very much, but at the end, I am going to show you guys a picture where I, made a drop shadow to the word birthday too. So then it looked highlighted and it popped up. So I definitely loved that. As I said, I circled with the pastel tone of the Tombow brush pen, and for the important dates, for my birthday dates and stuff. So, yeah, moving on to the next spread, that is my mood tracker. So, here I messed up a bit, but again, I fixed it, so no worries. So, what I did was I colored in with the pink, like the pastel pink, and then I did a brush lettering font, um, saying like mood tracker, but I did not like the look of it at all. So at last, I just stuck a paper and, you know, colored in with the pastel purple and went in with the brush lettering. I think that was much better than the pink, the one that I did before. So I was like not very upset with the mood tracker in the end, but I was still, hoping for something better. Alright, so here I drew a very big jar and I filled in with small doodles of, more jars. Like I drew 31. I know it's a bit time taking, but I feel that it was all worth it. And I like the mood tracker spread. Yeah, I did like it, but it was like not the best. So what I did was just went in and drew small doodles of jars, and I wrote in the numbers of the dates, for example, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So I also did a drop shadow, which did not come so well. So I was disappointed. And then to the right side, I did like a curly shape and I wrote HAS, which means H for happy, A for average, and S for sad. So I went in and colored with a pastel toned marker, actually markers, because I used a baby pink and a baby purple. And for average, like the days which are average, I just left them white. So I'm not going to color in the days where I feel they're average or something. So yeah. Moving on to the weekly spread. This is my second favorite spread and it is so cool and it's just super plain and it's very sober and pastel toned, which I really loved. I actually did not do much in this. It's like very simple and I just drew boxes, and on top of them, I wrote 1, which resembles week 1, and 2, which resembles week 2. I gave it a nice little pastel toned drop shadow, which is like trending these days. So, yeah. Now, moving on to my favorite spread in this August plan with me is my playlist and TV show spread. So basically, I chose a common theme that is, like I drew out round cornered boxes, and beside them, I drew jars, different shaped jars, and I drew a smiley face and a sad face, which resembles like the movie or the song was good or bad. And then I basically drew a play, forward and backward button for both of the spreads, that is the TV show and the playlist. And so I again, inked everything with black. It did look a bit stressful once I did it, but once I started coloring it with the baby purple, it really came together and it was all good. So I try to give a little drop shadow to the jars too, and also I gave a drop shadow to the boxes. So for the jars, I just did a black drop shadow with the Tombow Fudenosike hard tip brush pen, and for the boxes I did a drop shadow with my Tombow brush pen, the normal tip brush pen. I don't know if it's the hard tip or the soft tip because it's my first time using these brush pens and they are like not as flexible as my previous brush pens, which I liked about it because you get the grip of it and you really can't mess up because it's like obstructing you or something like that. So this was my final mood tracker. So I colored in the purple as I said in like the beginning of the video. I liked this look better than when I did it with the baby pink or something. So yeah, moving on to the habit tracker, I basically just did a drop shadow, a nice little drop shadow, and I wrote habit with a nice little brush font. So guys, this is my final flip through. I really enjoyed and loved doing the spread because it was really simple and it was not complicated, or there was like not much of doodling and stuff except for the mood tracker. I know there were like a lot of jars to draw, but make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you guys next time.